Hi there, thanks for coming back. Today's video blog is about combat AI and exploration in Everspace. But before we delve into space with new enemy fighters, let me share the outcome of the poll of our stretch goals. Within 1 week, almost 900 of you have voted if you should prioritize a console version of Everspace, and we'd like to thank you for your participation. As we always have been and will keep focusing on PC as our target platform without any compromises in quality, it is no surprise to us that 58% of you decided for our current set of stretch goals. That being said, if the stretch goal for a console version of Everspace won't be unlocked, we might find another way to get this funded. Obviously, the closer we get there, the higher the chances to raise additional funds elsewhere. So please keep spreading the word. Alright, now over to Hans Christian, inventor of the Galaxy Fire series and game designer and gameplay programmer of Everspace. He will guide you through the chapter of exploration, followed by Sven, our top technical engineer, who will dig deep into the brain of the combat AI. Enjoy!
While exploring the various locations, you will come across outlaw hideouts, mining facilities, and remnants of great wars and ancient civilizations. Or just some plasma fields that you could harvest for resources, if you had the right equipment. All these places may have valuable items to find, but then again, some are heavily guarded. You will be able to use scanning probe consumables that can reveal interesting things near you, like derelict shipwrecks or loot containers. Sometimes you will have to decide whether it's worth examining everything. There may be dangerous natural hazards ahead. Like this lightning field, which drains your ship's energy. We found a logbook that tells us about the bitter fate of the pilot. There's even a reward tier that allows you to write your own logbook story, which can then be found by all players in the game. When investigating a location, you should never feel too safe. It's a good idea to be alert at all times. You never know what's going to happen next.
A game that borrows key elements from roguelikes needs to have a large variety of enemies with very different behaviors. Players will have to find out the best strategy for dealing with each type of enemy. For example, some ships will try to keep their distance and fire homing missiles, while others will engage in close combat and might even try a kamikaze attack when their health is low. Another example. In an asteroid field you encounter a new enemy ship with high shield hit points that does not seem very agile. But as you approach it, it starts firing at you and starts charging some sort of energy weapon. Some seconds later, the enemy emits a large shockwave, which does some serious damage to your ship and kills you. The next time you encounter this enemy, you notice that right after it fired a shockwave, its shield is down for a few seconds. You wait at a safe distance until the wave is gone, and then attack with a weapon having a high critical hit chance and dealing massive hull damage. You even increase the critical hit chance by using a consumable, so that you can take out the enemy as quickly as possible. You will eventually find out that you can also hide behind asteroids to protect yourself against the shockwave. So the best strategy might be to attack the ship while its shield is down, and then use nearby asteroids as protection, so that you won't have to get away too far and can keep attacking for longer periods of time. Another strategy is to use a damage limiter device right before the shockwave is fired, which will protect you against high damage for a short time. Then there is also the chance that you are equipped with high-range shield bypass weapons, providing a cumbersome but safer strategy. Groups of enemies can also approach in formations. When in weapon range, they will break the formation and will regroup after destroying or losing their target. Observing the enemy's behavior will be an important part to efficiently fight different types of enemies. Finding the most suitable weapon is another. For example, use a shield-piercing weapon against enemies with a strong shield but weak hull. Avoid wasting homing missiles against enemies that you could also easily shoot down using primary weapons. Look for suspicious weak spots like energy cores or shield generators on larger ships. If you manage to detect and destroy them, it will be a lot easier to destroy the whole ship. It's going to be a real blast. Have a great day. Bye.